What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to yet another video. So Razer just released their new Huntsman Mini, and as a brand, it's their first 60% keyboard. For the price tag, it comes in at $120, and it features Razer's second gen optical switches, which are much quieter than the tournament editions of this keyboard that came out a while back. For specs, you get a 60% keyboard with per key RGB lighting connected through a detachable USB Type-C cable. You get a plastic base for design, coated with an aluminum top plate that looks compact and sleek. Now obviously Razer is targeting the gaming community with this keyboard, and I'm not gonna lie, having a 60% keyboard does feel nice, giving you that extra space on your desk when you're flinging your mouse around when playing games like Call of Duty Warzone, getting in those gunfights. You sometimes do need that extra space, and I feel like with my bigger keyboards, if I'm playing on mouse and keyboard, I do end up hitting my keyboard a lot of the time with my mouse. The Mini comes in two colors for right now. You can pick it up in black or white. Personally, my setups are always more darker themed, so I went with the black version. When fully lit, this keyboard looks amazing. How it felt was a different story. I feel for this price tag, I'd get something much more durable that sported a much more higher end feel. The keycaps themselves are interchangeable with standard keycaps. Razer sells their own double shot PBT keycaps in multiple different colors for different customization styles to accommodate most setups out there. The price for the different keycap setups comes in at around $30, which isn't too bad and falls in line with the rest of the market. Instead of adding that dampening to the keyboard, Razer implemented the dampening into the stems of the switches themselves to help eliminate some noise. It definitely sits higher than my Roccat Vulcan keyboard, which is my favorite keyboard for both editing and gaming. The legs on the Mini raise the keyboard by 6 and 9 degrees if you're looking to get a bit more angle when gaming with this keyboard. The detachable USB Type-C cable is another feature of this keyboard that lets you swap out for a longer cable if needed. For me, I feel the length of this cable that came with the keyboard wasn't long enough for my setup, but should be plenty for most setups out there, coming in at over 6 feet in length. Alright guys, so now we're up here in the game room, and I wanted to do a keyboard test between the Roccat Vulcan and the Razer Huntsman Mini to see just how much louder the Razer Huntsman Mini is over the Roccat Vulcan without swapping out those keycaps. So let's go ahead and do that test. First, we're going to do the Roccat Vulcan, and then we'll do the Razer Huntsman Mini. Definitely being picked up by the Rode NT1 studio microphone. Razer Huntsman Mini. Okay, so the Razer Huntsman Mini is definitely louder than the Roccat Vulcan in the keyboard test. Now, we'll give you guys an updated review once I receive those second gen optical switches for the Razer Huntsman Mini. Now, I know they are significantly quieter than the current keycaps that I have on this keyboard right now. I watched Random Frank P's video last week, I believe, and there was a considerable difference between the keycaps that you get with this keyboard and the new second gen optical switches that are coming out here sometime in August. So once I get an update and once I receive those keycaps, I will give you guys an update, but I do know that they are considerably less louder than what I currently have on the Razer Huntsman Mini, which should put it right in line with the Roccat Vulcan. So I'd say that both of them would be about the same. Just want to give you guys an initial update up here in the game room between both keyboards. As you guys can see, the Razer Huntsman Mini is a bit louder. So make sure you guys take that into consideration when you guys are looking for a 60% keyboard. Obviously, if you guys do want this keyboard, make sure you guys wait for those second gen optical switches. If the loud clicking is something that bothers you, I don't know too many people that it doesn't bother, especially when you guys are in Discord, when you guys are streaming. Whatever it is you guys plan on doing with this keyboard, make sure you guys take that into account. The keyboard itself is super light and great to take with you on the go if needed. You can use the arrow keys with the FN key along with L, K, I, and J. Not the best for those out there planning on doing stuff other than gaming with this keyboard. With the Huntsman Mini, and like most mechanical keyboards out there, the spacebar is a bit stiffer than I'm used to. However, typing felt good with plenty of space between the keycaps to allow for much faster typing speeds. When it came to gaming, Razer said this keyboard will be fantastic for games like League of Legends and StarCraft. Games like Warzone and CSGO should be great for this keyboard since there is more room required to move around with your mouse when making those bigger swipes in gunfights. As always with pretty much every Razer product out there, you can go ahead and control a multitude of settings with this keyboard through the Razer Synapse software. You get 5 memory profiles that you can easily launch by holding the menu and FN key. As I mentioned earlier, you can use the software to set up lighting for each key, along with 11 different preset RGB effects, one of which syncs with the audio playing through your computer, which is pretty dope. Aside from memory profiles, you can use the Synapse software to also rebind the keys on the Huntsman Mini. Now I should also note that you don't actually have to download the Razer Synapse software to control the lighting effects and other special effects that come with this keyboard. You can use the side printed functions to toggle through the RGB effects and the brightness, along with the game mode activation and setting your computer to sleep with the FN and Z button. Now with the lighting effect presets that you set on this keyboard, once you detach this keyboard from your computer and you go ahead and attach it to a different computer or your laptop, whatever whatever it is that you plan on using with this keyboard, you will have to go ahead and set those memory profiles again, unless you guys go ahead and download the Razer Synapse software that you initially set up those custom profiles on when you logged in. So you can't save those presets on this keyboard and then continue using those presets or those RGB effects that you guys had customly made for this keyboard, which kind of sucks, but I definitely wanted to mention that for you guys in case you were wondering. Yes, you will have to go ahead and log into the Razer Synapse software on a completely different computer and download those presets again that you had customized to be able to use them when you go ahead and take this keyboard on the go. You know, it's funny, not many other companies out there like Corsair or SteelSeries have 60% keyboards like this, so it's nice to see Razer listening to their community and giving this a try. This being Razer's first 60% keyboard they've introduced into the gaming world, I'd say they did a fairly decent job. Will it sell for gamers? Absolutely. I feel like minimalist is the way to go as we progress further here with tech and gaming. Simplicity is key when trying to take that next step in creating something gamers both love and need. For those out there looking to edit and use this for spreadsheets, I'd say look at the Roccat Vulcan over this keyboard. I will leave both of these keyboards linked down below in the description for you guys if you would like to go ahead and purchase either one of these keyboards and support the channel at the same time with no extra cost to you guys. Bottom line, for its price, I feel like it's a great keyboard. Would I have loved to see this keyboard around the $100 range? Absolutely. But when you compare this keyboard to other keyboards out there in this same market, 60% keyboards, I feel like the Razer is actually priced pretty well in comparison to those other keyboards out there. So definitely great job by Razer. I really like this. I will use it for gaming, not so much editing and doing spreadsheets and stuff like that. I feel like I love using my Roccat Vulcan. That's why I've been using that keyboard for the past 2 years. Now, for its price, could this keyboard feel a little bit more higher end? Absolutely. But this being Razer's first 60% keyboard that they've introduced into the market, I say they did a fantastic job with the Huntsman Mini. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, whatever it is, as always, make sure you guys go ahead and drop them down below in the comments section for me. If you guys are new to the channel, please make sure you guys subscribe. And if you guys did end up liking this video, please make sure you guys go ahead and destroy that like button for me. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Got two. Get a better vantage.
There's two of them.
I got one of them. I got another one.
Broke me at the house right here. He's right there in front of you. Sorry.
I got the other one. Yeah, I killed that one.